Errol Spence Jr. versus Yordenis Ugas. Who do y'all think is gonna win this fight? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, as we all know, this fight will be taking place on the 16th of April, April 16, 2022, live over at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, USA, to be shown live on Showtime pay-per-view. 3 world titles on the line. Errol Spence will be putting his WBC and IBF welterweight titles on the line, and Yordenis Ugas will be putting his WBA title on the line. It's a very good fight, a fight I'm very much looking forward to, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'll definitely be tuning in on Showtime pay-per-view. And actually, I called off that day to be able to. Actually, the real reason why I called off is because it's my wife's birthday weekend. But gotta watch some boxing. You know what I mean? Anyway, I hope she doesn't watch this. I don't know if she will. I don't think she will. Anyway, I'm kidding, by the way. It's April Fool's. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. Before I talk about who I think will win, Errol Spence. I'm sure there's somebody out there who don't know who Errol Spence is. Fighter from Texas, 27-0, 21 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. Actually, he'll be fighting in front of his hometown fans. And here he is coming off a win against Danny Garcia 2 years ago. He has not fought in the past year. He was supposed to fight last year against Manny Pacquiao, but he suffered an eye injury while training for that fight, and Ugas replaced him. And as we all know, Ugas defeated Manny Pacquiao, and Manny Pacquiao retired after that fight. Manny Pacquiao is currently in the Philippines running for president. So, with a long layoff and the injury, and all things considering, also the accident that he had a few years ago, is Errol Spence the same fighter, and can he pull it off against Yordenis Ugas, who is coming off the biggest win of his career at the age of 35 years old from Cuba? 27 wins, 4 losses, 12 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. He's coming off that big win against Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao struggled against him. Ugas did a good job defensively from the combinations of Manny Pacquiao. Plus, it's an old Manny Pacquiao, but still, a lot of people still had Pacquiao winning that fight. But you can tell that Pacquiao is not the same fighter as he was when he fought Keith Thurman. The long layoff and everything, and plus the age and all that. But still, it was a very good win for Ugas. Ugas over the years has done very well. If you're wondering who those 4 losses are, it came from Sean Porter, Amir Imam, Emmanuel Robles, and Johnny Garcia. So, anyway, that Sean Porter fight, in my opinion, he won that fight. So in a way, he hasn't lost a fight since 2014, and since then he came back after a long layoff. I think he actually retired. It was a short retirement. Then he came back against Jamal James, and he arguably won every single fight since then. That Sean Porter fight, that was bullshit. We all know Ugas won that fight. I think most people had Ugas winning. At least I did. And this fight, honestly, when it comes down to it, if Errol Spence is not the same fighter as he was a couple years ago, I think Ugas has a good chance. I think he might pull it off. But that's only if Spence is not the same fighter as when he fought Danny Garcia. But looking at recent media footage, training media footage, Spence looks sharp. He looks sharp. So, looking at it, it looks like Spence will come prepared. And I'm leaning towards Spence after watching clips of him in camp. I'm leaning towards him. But with that being said, I won't be surprised if Ugas wins a close fight. It will be tough though, because it's gonna be in Texas. Errol Spence from Texas. The fans will be rooting for Spence. But it will be a competitive fight, a very high technical fight. Both fighters boxing. If you're expecting a all-out action-packed fight with both fighters letting their hands go, and somebody getting knocked out and somebody getting hurt, you know, completely hurt and this and that. I think uh, you're expecting too much. It's going to be a very highly technical fight where both fighters will be in the middle of the ring, and it's going to be a chess match. It's going to be a chess match. See who the smarter fighter is, who has the better shot selection, who's the smarter thinker, who's the smarter fighter inside that ring. And you know, even though Ugas is coming off a big win, I think Spence got this. I think it will be close, competitive, 7 rounds to 5, 8 rounds to 4 in favor of Spence. But like I said, keep in mind, long layoff for Spence, coming off an injury. You never know. He might not be the same. I mean, like I said, he looks sharp in camp, but once you're inside that ring, it could be a little different. So, yeah, I'm going with Spence by close decision. But like I said, I won't be surprised if Ugas wins a close decision as well. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.